welcome in. I have to share this before I forget. All right. So how is everybody, and how was your 4th of July? I hope everybody had a good one. Mine was decent. It wasn't nothing spectacular. I sat home, let all the kids were out and about, and I watched where I could see from the backyard bonfire. I was completely fine. Okay, guys, so if you'd like a read, it is first name, what kind of read, no legal, no health, pregnancy is strictly yes or no. Private reads are the link to my Etsy and is in my bio. Guaranteed read is $7. Trying to get some cards shuffled. I took the entire weekend off. But so, first name, what kind is a question, or what your read is, or yeah, what kind of read you want. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. My voice is way better. Thank goodness. Angels, Colleen and I meant to be. Let me see here. I am getting a strong yes, love. Okay, Dorothy, will Steve be loyal to Mall in college? Mela? I'm sorry, I know I'm slaughtering the name. I can try. Now, are these like children, whatnot? Because it's really hard to tap into someone else's energy unless they're there with you. You're welcome, love. Your daughter, okay. I'm getting a yes, love. Just remember that energy changes, things change on a daily basis. But as of right now, yes, he's going to. He really seems to cherish her. although sometimes you don't act like it. Hello, welcome in everybody. First name, what kind of read, or if you have a question. No legal know-how. Pregnancy is strictly yes or no. Private read. Link to my Etsy is in my bio. Guaranteed read is a $7 donation. I random scroll or pick who I am drawn to. I know I'm going to mess up this name. Florina. Does Elton love me? Yes, ma'am. He does. In which exact way, I did not know, but alright. Is that Jocelyn for a general? Alright, love. Okay, love. So what I'm getting is that you're in some real need of healing, to releasing the past. You're getting ready to start off on a new journey, or chapter in your life, as people may say. Look deeper within to make sure, oh, you're welcome, sweetheart, to make sure that you do what you want to do, not what somebody else would like you to do. Stay true to yourself. Guides are like, you might have to find your way back to being yourself. Yes, you've been a little closed off for a while, and you're being very hard. You're really, really judging yourself hard. Guides are like, in fact, she is making people jealous of what you have, because even though it may not seem like a lot to you and you want better and more, which continue to strive to get, they're jealous of what you have already because you've overcome so much. Struggling, yeah, I see that, honey. And it's in so many ways. It's not just in one way. But you do have good luck coming in. You are at that turning point now where the things that you have been manifesting, the things that you have been, in a sense, praying for, because that's another way of manifestation, is going to start coming in. It's not all going to come in at once. It will come slowly. And there's things that may come way slower than others. But that's when you just pick yourself up and continue to go each day and know that it's going to be okay. Yeah, and your last card out was listen to your inner voice. Listen to that intuition. Trust it. Trust in the universe that things are going to come through. And just keep going one day at a time, love. Alright, I hope that helps. You know what? Oh, thank you, love. I appreciate that. Alright, guys. First name, what kind of read or what question? Oh, thank you. No legal, no health. Pregnancy is strictly yes or no. Thank you for the follow. Sue, is my sister being an honest and trustworthy person? I can see, but sometimes we might have to narrow it down. Let me see. Let me grab some cards too. Because the pendulum is being kind of like not giving much. Because when I asked if she was being an honest and trustworthy person, it did not move at all. Then I asked, is she being honest? And it said maybe. Then trustworthy, and it went between maybe and yes. So I'm going to grab the angel answers and see what I can get. Okay, so the guides are saying that people do change, but you already know the answer to this. It's more like it's depending on the situation. Hello, welcome. So if it's really big and important, I wouldn't not necessarily trust her with it. Because the angel answer is take action in the situation. Your guys' relationship gets stronger, but the situation on trust is, that's got to be earned back. There seems to be a lot of up in the air situations. So on some you can and some you can't. So, you know, tread lightly on that. All right, love, I hope that helps. All right, guys. First name, what kind of read? No legal, no health. $7 donation for a guaranteed read, and then private reads are in my Etsy. You're very welcome, love. I got to get on Etsy and start a sale. My other one just ended. Christine, will I get a new job offer soon? applied for multiple jobs, but on different ends, like more jobs, but two different things. Okay. Make sure when going in on interviews to pay attention to the body language of the place, you know, like how the other employees are reacting, because one job is going to suit you way better than the other. And I'm definitely picking up that there is something that you need to finish before you accept a different job. I don't know if it's in your personal life, hi Chels, or if it is in your work life or old work life, but there's definitely something there that has to be resolved and like finished so you can move forward. It seems that there's some inpatient coming in where you're starting to, certain things you're okay with and the others you're getting really impatient with. So you definitely have more than one offer coming in. So just, you know, keep going. Oh my God. So you're nervous? Okay. Let's see. It's kind of coming off hard because there's certain things with your current job that they're just not willing to even talk about. It's the whole situation is not approachable at all. So they're very standoffish right now. But use your intuition with this. There's good and bad. You know, you have to like balance it out. So just kind of go with your intuition. And it's almost like follow your heart also. And just take it one day at a time. And if you feel that another job someplace else is really what you want, then go with that. Apply and do the interviews and, you know, just kind of be picky where you go next. All right, love, I hope that helps. Thank you, Charles. So, you're very welcome. So, Charles, while you're here, you know how I was telling you on your live about HP? They somehow or another messed something up and charged me $126. So I had to fight with them about that. And they were super awesome about it. So it just took me like 3 or 4 different people for them to explain to me exactly what happened and to make it right. So crazy thing. Okay. Yeah, that's what I said. I was like literally fighting with them. I'm like, and the one lady, so I hung up and I called back. And I finally, I think it was my 4th person talked to. He took good care of me. So make sure to watch your account. It sounds like they got a bunch of new workers and they're not paying close enough attention. Alright guys, first name and what kind of read. So with your husband being off this week, do you have a nice honey-do list? Hello love, how are you? I am good. I am much better. Still got a little cough here and there, but my voice is back to this at least. It wasn't bad. How was yours? The kids were all off doing their thing. I chilled in the backyard on the swing and watched fireworks. The neighbors actually across the street put a really good one on for me. Oh, nice. Oh, you'll have to send pics or show us on your next live. So yeah, it was kind of fun. I just, really broke the diet and got made some homemade potato chips. And once, it got dark enough, yeah, it was. I went in the house and grabbed them, and I ain't gonna lie. Before I went outside, I took a shower, put on my long jammies, chilled in the backyard. No traffic, a lot of noise though. But yeah, it wasn't bad. It was really nice. I was like, I know I have everything to make s'mores, but I don't know if I want them. So I just stayed with the homemade potato chips and went that way. Hello, how are you? Welcome in, guys. Jeremiah, you need a general love. All right. And I do apologize if I said that wrong, just because I'm that bad with names. Okay, thank you. I'm like, I took the second look at it and I'm like, oops, yeah, I don't think I pronounced that right. All right, let's see what's going on. So you're one that tends to give out really good advice, but you don't take your own advice, love. You do have balance coming in, and you have been experiencing a lot of self-control. So just, this is kind of like, you're kind of like everywhere. Not only like physically up, moving, busy, but mentally you're draining. In some situations you're feeling very stuck, in others you're very wise, but you don't always tend to want to see the red flags. You feel like you're like lacking somewhere and that you're not enough, and you are enough exactly the way you are. You have mental clarity coming in. Hello, love. And you also need to like heal from the past and the past hurt and regain you. I feel that you have been like, it's heavy, but it's like you have been pushed in a different direction than what you've always wanted to do, than what you've always expected your life to be, and you feel like you were really just pushed in that direction, and you need to get back to being who you are for you. So true. If you stay in the current situation that you're in, love, there is going to be opportunities that you will miss and you may regret. I really get pulled to a line of work or a move for this. It's and or both. It could be for both. Yeah. And even your childhood was very hard on you, sweetheart. it wasn't a walk in the park. You did have good memories, and remember those, heal from the rest, and keep going forward. I feel like there's... Now, are you single? Because I'm seeing it's either a new romance or a, like, if you're in a relationship now, it's like a re-spark to it. And there is a lot of self-improvement coming. There is good coming. It's just going to take a little bit longer for you to see it all. It's coming in bits and pieces, and so at this point, just kind of step back, look at the big picture, and you may see, the guides are showing me puzzles, like you're putting together a puzzle, the puzzle pieces to your life. And married, yeah. So it definitely feel like the rekindle, the re-spark to start going in a new way. Yeah. So if that's not your true passion, figure it out and get to where you want to be. Even if you have to go back to college, because you're very smart. Yeah. It's a lack of communication, and there may be a couple of issues where trust was broke, and it can be getting back. Who taught me how to talk? It can be gotten back. Sorry about that. You know, as long as you're both willing, and I do think that both of you would be willing to go to counseling if needed. Yeah, and you can't. You have to keep going. And a lot of what you need right now is that soul search. And knowing that, you know, it does get better. Because you got the Sun card. And that is like literally the happiest card in the deck. And then you also got the Ace of Swords. So the new ideals, the mental clearness, it's all coming. Well, you can seem to change. Oh, good. Yes. And, you know, it doesn't come in as fast as we want. I wish it did. Trust me. I do. But it takes time. And once you know, step back and see everything, because we get so, like, blinders on and we only see certain parts. And the other person could be busting their butt back here trying to make everything right and to go forward. So just keep your head up and know you're good enough, exactly how you are. Change for yourself, and, you know, get back to knowing your self-love. All right, honey, I hope that helps. Keep me up to date how you guys are doing. Oh, you're so sweet. We all wish you well. You're very welcome, love. Very, very welcome. Glad to be of help. All right, Maria, a general. All right. So did over the weekend, like, really bring back a lot of to the childhood memories and just the innocent time in your life where it's family. I'm seeing a lot of family, and maybe they could be cousins or siblings. It's like you're running around as kids, just no care in the world. And it seems like a whole bunch of memories come flooding back. Oh, good. Thank you, love. Definitely brought back a lot of good memories. Now, if it wasn't the best memories that came back after the fact, just heal from them and move forward, love. Good. Because that was the very first card that came up, was the Six of Cups. Childhood memories and reuniting with people that you haven't talked to or seen in quite a while. Let's see what else we can get. So honey, why are you being so hard on yourself? Lots of happiness. Oh good, I'm glad to hear it. So before the weekend, were you still being really, really hard on yourself? I'm wondering if that's not this energy that... Okay. So I knew that you were feeling like imbalanced and very stuck. So I am so glad things are coming into your sight where you can see the changes. You're in a very safe position, especially with your mindset better, to start getting back to yourself and finding the true you. And it's coming up really, you're working on it, you've been working on it, but there's something that's coming soon, like very soon, that's going to trigger, it's like it's going to jumpstart you to make all the changes that you've been talking about to come through. I'm thinking it could be with the next new moon. Because the guy just keeps showing me a moon. So don't forget, if you don't follow Shelly Bean, yeah, it's Shelly Bean. Follow her. She comes on and she does for the moons, the full moon to release, the new moon to manifest. And praying and trying to meditate, coaching. Yeah, keep it up. It's coming, love. And you're already doing it, and I don't think you're giving yourself enough credit. You have changed so much. Other people around you sure are seeing it, though. Hi, love. How are you, Steph? Good gracious. Yeah. See, you've got you're learning the patience. You're putting in the effort. You're no longer being the hermit and withdrawing. You're letting go of things. So, with all this coming in, and the Devil card being the end to the new beginning for quite a few things in your life. So, really, just keep doing what you're doing, and you know, when you have them down days, build yourself up and just keep going forward, love, because it's definitely there. It is the time. All right, love, I hope that helps. I do not know why all of a sudden I am so dry. No, I took the whole weekend off. I wasn't come on. Guys, I'll tell you this little story if you guys have a moment. So, I was going to come on. You're welcome, love. And so things just kind of happened. So I just kind of rolled with them. Like my ex-husband and his new wife, their dog named Bud. Now I had got the brother to Bud, Chance, when he was a puppy. In 2020, we had to put my baby down because of cancer. So, the stepmom, Beck, the kids call her Beck, you know, had put on Facebook about him Bud being out missing. So yeah, so I'm like, Nick's like, let's go, and because I grabbed, and it doesn't matter if it's my ex-husband or not, it means to my kids, so let's go look. So we did. So me being me, oh my goodness, I got hurt along the way. So we actually put eyes on him, because at this point he had already been gone 24 hours. And so we seen him, but he darts. He does not like to be, come to people. And he does all of this. He'll run from you. If you call his name, he will run from you. So we were walking a line of the cornfields, and I had seen him, so I went into the woods. I misstep. I fell. My left knee, I scraped my left knee. The rest of my left leg is like literally a giant bruise. When it happened, it was a corn squash cut in half size, and it was standing up pretty good, but so it's getting better. It doesn't really hurt unless, Grayson kicks me in it or I run into something. But upon the fall, I didn't realize I had lost the lens in my glasses. I had to back up here in my son's truck anyways. And yesterday he was still missing, so we went out looking again. He's extremely gun shy, and he does not like men. So we, the general area, pulled in the driveway. He had brought himself back home. So we, my son fed, watered him, went down and talked to his dad, and let the stepmom know, and went back to finish, whatever they asked him to do. And I'm just patiently in the car, didn't care. So yeah, everything turned out fine. So, no big deal there, but it was a very interesting weekend. Like, everything was, pushed off to what we wanted to do to help look for the dog. We didn't mind, we didn't care. So, but yeah, I took in Val. I'm like, Val? I did, because we stopped at Walmart after I had fallen. I snapped her a Snapchat in the bathroom. I'm like, quick story, this is what happened. I'm not complaining, I'm not telling my son, nothing. He was, at this point, he was so hangry that I feel if I did tell him, he would have been like, oh my God, da, 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 da. So, yes, and all the other times he's gotten out, he goes and comes back, the kids tell me. And this time, he didn't, but with being the fireworks. And on 4th of July, when we went back and walked the field, I'm like, Nick, there's panting right here. And we had high power flashlights and everything, and it was still daylight out. We were so into looking for this dog that I had to say, Nick. He's like, what? I said, don't hit the deer, because he was just all going. Probably 20 feet in front of him was the deer. I'm like, then it takes off through the cornfield when I say that, and I'm watching it. I'm like, oh God, it's headed right for Chilpawasi. The damn thing ran out in front of my daughter. It's like, okay, she's fine. She didn't hit it. Let's keep going. It was just one of those, like, really, it's like, okay, hold my breath for that second and then keep going, because she did have the baby in the car with her too. I didn't want either one of them hurt. So yeah, it does. It gives anxiety when they're out, because you never know, especially in the city where there's so much, traffic. But yeah, so I was cracking up a little bit at that. And then, I'm like, even Nick heard, he's like, Mom, I hear panting, but we couldn't find him. We could not see him. It was just so dense. And it wasn't a big area either, wide-wise, but it was so dense inside of it that there was nothing. So, but yeah, that's my little story. Oh, and another thing I did do, guys, over the weekend, I did get Oh yes, they sell. And he's a Husky Chow. And he's pretty old now, but yeah, he's a Husky Chow. God, what is he? He's got to be getting close to 10. So, yeah, people will take dogs like that in no time. Thank God for, Facebook, where they have like, I'm in Michigan, so like they have the Carlton 411 or, lost animal pages and stuff. Yes, Anne, honey, I'm going to do you right now. But yeah. But yes, everything is uploaded to YouTube from TikTok Lives, and for whatever reason, I have days later, and I don't know if it's going to upload one of the videos, and as I was uploading them, it's uploaded in 98% processed, but will not go on anymore. So when it was uploaded that much, I just went ahead and deleted it off TikTok. So, all right. Anne Marie Love. Okay, honey, I'm really getting that you're mentally like drained. There's been gossip, confusion, narcissists around. Although you had a decent weekend, it was still a lot to handle. You almost feel like over the weekend that you were living a double life. You're trying to put on the happy face for everybody else and keep going, and inside you're like just screaming. And I'm really picking up on a lot of, maybe stress headache, but a lot of, like head pounding. But that is all coming to the end. There's stability that has come back in. It's like you have grounded yourself. You're pulling yourself back. The Sun card, it came in. So there's the love, the joy, the good news, the feeling good about yourself, building yourself back up. Absolutely spot on. But know that Sun card is, the most amazing card out there. There's also there's something. Are you planning a vacation or a trip? Could be the same, but it's like you're going out of town, and you may not have necessarily been planning this. This will be a good thing. And you've been seeing angel numbers like crazy. It seems to be like the 444 and the 1, 2, 3s. Okay, so as you start seeing numbers repeat, go on Google and look up the angel numbers, and it will definitely help. Someone in your life, they were doing like poorly. They weren't, okay, good. Angel numbers are the best. If you start seeing 888s, that's lots of money coming in. But this year is improving too. I don't know if it's a family member or a friend, but there's some kind of substance abuse coming in. I don't know if it's alcohol, marijuana. There's something, some kind of addiction. But whoever this person is, they're there. They're ready for help. They're ready to change. Yeah, and a lot of goodwill will come to this person. They're gonna eventually come to you and be like oddly generous, very kind, very wanting to help. All right, love? So know that's a good sign that they truly are trying to change. Don't necessarily trust them right away, but know they're trying. So I hope that helps. All right, guys. First name, what kind of read? You're very welcome, love. No legal, no health. Pregnancy, strictly yes or no. Thank you guys for all the likes. I appreciate them. Hi, Damien. Oh, thanks, little white hearts. Love it. Okay. So, is Charles for a general? Love. Did you get a storm or was it just wind down there, Damien? So, Charles, right away, relationship status. Because that's what the guides are like yakking at. Well, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I gotta start doing more content. Do you guys just want collective reads? Any opinions would be great. I just don't know what all to do. Just looking for Charles to reply. Yes, collective reads, okay. In and off one relation, okay. So it really kind of felt that way, like a situationship. Zodiac readings, okay, those are easy to do. You can definitely do those. Okay, so I'm definitely getting that home life is like this zodiac stuff. Okay, that home life is kind of like a desert. Like it is one of these that you necessarily don't want to go home to all the time. I don't know if it's just at some points I'm seeing just you there, and then some points I'm seeing some family, but it's almost like even when you do go home that you're alone. I don't know if you're getting stuck in your head. Everything just feels really off right now. look to a higher power. Whether you meditate, pray, whatever it may be. When I'm done with this read, sweetheart, let me grab... Yeah, you gotta build yourself up here. There's a lot of lows that's been going on. I know that money's been an issue off and on. I think gas prices right now is making a money issue for everybody. You definitely have to get out and about more. There's a lot of sorrow going on. There's a lot of the hurt. The not knowing if you can trust the person that you've been in the on and off relationship. There's so much going on. At this point, honey, you don't even know if you can trust yourself. You look up to the sky, but it's almost like your dreams, your hopes, everything is so far away. I'm going to have to grab the wisdom deck for you. Thank you, Steph, love. Yeah. It's like everything's turned up and down, and you're just kind of sitting there bummed out, unsure of exactly which way to go. So I'm going to grab, I'm hoping that you're like, nope, that's not right. Unfortunately, I feel like I'm just going to grab the wisdom deck out for you, honey. You're just kind of looking for a direction to be, pointed in. Like I said, there is, the balance coming. It's just going to come in very slow. Very, very slow. So remind yourself that when hurtful things are said, don't let them dig in so deep, okay? Let them kind of like bounce off you in a sense. Especially like anger. You can't take back things that are said in anger. And know that the smoothness of your journey is coming. This stage of your life, this chapter, the smoothness out is coming. It's like the guys just keep showing me like a wrinkled bed sheet that you've been trying to iron and you can't get that wrinkle out. It's now going to start coming out. Okay, love, you do have good coming slowly. There's a lesson that they're trying to get you to learn, and it's especially about communication, okay, and loyalty, to know who's truly loyal to you, who's going to have your back. And you are such a special person, and your soul is so kind. It's just getting back to feeling okay. All right, love, I hope that helps. I know it's heavy, but it does get better day by day. You're very welcome, love. Keep your head up, okay? Hello, hello. Welcome in, everyone. If you're wanting a guaranteed read, $7 donation. If you're wanting a private read, everything is in the link in my bio. Other than that, I do random scrolls or who I'm drawn to. So first name, what kind of read, or what your question is. No legal, no health. Pregnancy is strictly yes or no. Hello, welcome in, guys. Thank you for all the likes, I truly appreciate it. Olivia, honey, it's got to be more of a smaller situation. Because if I just ask, are you going to have a baby? It's going to tell me maybe, because it's not enough information to go off. So kind of like give me a time frame. Yes, love, your past loved ones are around you always. I'm just waiting on Miss Olivia, guys. You're welcome, love. So what kind of time frame were you looking like? Are you looking for next year, 5 years? Yes, I seen your question. Next year, okay. Let me see. Okay, Olivia. So, it's looking like you're going to get pregnant this year and actually have the baby next year. Towards the end of the year. More so. I feel like it's like a a December pregnancy. All right, love. Keep me posted. Let me know. Things do change all the time. So, just eat healthy, try to keep the stress low. Alright, love, so I hope that helps. Alright. Stephanie, a love read, yes. Mel, honey, I'll look in it after I read stuff and see if I can get an answer. You're very welcome, love. Very welcome. Please keep me up to date. I love when you guys let me know. Okay. Steph, honey, I need to like write this down, but things change so much. Relationship. I don't know if this is a like partner relationship or a family relationship, but so let me know which one this is. But you have been looking through and seeing through someone's bull crap and finally seeing the truth when it comes to this person. it's like super crazy on how you're like, how did I not see this, is the feeling I'm really getting. Yep, I was kind of getting pulled to that. Welcome in, guys. Um, but I wasn't sure. But with this relationship, it does get better, but it's gonna take time. You're still having to trust in the universe, and love is like all over the place. Do I, don't I? It's almost like giving out little bits and pieces of yourself, because it's, God, I'm kind of losing words for how I feel. It's like it's deep, and you want to love, and you deserve love, but then you start dating, and it's like, I don't want this no more, or I'm not sure I want this no more. And definitely, yeah, a journey is an understatement. This has been the roller coaster, and even though it gets better and back and forth, and you're so loyal to anybody that comes in. Yes. Oh, absolutely, 100%. You want love but refuse to. Yeah, you're so sick of being hurt. You're so sick of people trying to be somebody that they're not. It's like, if they would just go out there, anybody and everybody would just go out and be true to themselves, then it would be so much easier to date. But nowadays, with all the internet, you don't even know if you're talking to a real person. So if they're not willing to FaceTime you or whatnot, it's a flex. Just be careful. Okay. So I grabbed the manifestation moonology because I did the annual one, which stuff, that one suits you so well. But what you're looking at right now is you got to take that step back and believe in yourself. Every other aspect of your life, you've always stepped up and been that leader, and now it's your time to step back. Let somebody else fill with the heavy, and you find you again, instead of being everybody's rock. Love or no love. See, and there's going to be somebody that you come across that just like opens your eyes to love. It's going to motivate you. It's kind of going to put like restore a little bit of the goodness in mankind. And once this happens, then things with the love life will definitely start changing and coming in clearer. All right, so right now, honey, take that step back and just one day at a time, and be true to you, and don't carry the weight for everybody else anymore. All right, love? I hope that helps. You're welcome, love. So welcome. Alright, where did she... Alright, Mel, honey, are you still here? Alright, darling. Excuse me. Will this be a rainbow, baby, if you are, darling? I'm going to grab the angel. No, it won't be okay. Do you already know the answer? Hi, love. Sometimes when I get this, somebody will ask, but they already know the answer, and the universe will not, the spirit guides, they will not answer clearly unless there's that, and there's also it's too soon to actually know. Because on the pendulum, I was getting perhaps, maybe, yes. I'm like, okay. And then I go to the angel answers, communication clearly, the situation will improve, ask your angels. So it may just be too soon to know unless you already know and kind of wanted the confirmation. So definitely, if it's super early, give it a little bit longer and go ahead and take the test. I'm not gonna lie, Dollar Tree test works just like everybody else. If it comes up positive, then go spend a little bit more money on them. Alright, love, keep me posted though. Thank you guys for all the likes. I appreciate it. You're welcome. Yeah, you know, it just has to be cautious, you know. If you are, then you are. If you're not, then you're not. I know people that have went 2 months without a period and never been pregnant. You know, it's just one of those things. I am doing free reads, but if you want a guarantee read, it's a donation of $7. And then if you want a private read, everything is in my link tree in my bio, love. I'm right now just going by random scrolls or who I'm pulled to. So yes, please, Mel, keep me up to date, let me know. That's why, you know, that's how I found out I was pregnant with my youngest, was I'm like, screw it, I'm going to use the Dollar Tree test and went from there. Alright, so first name, what kind of read? No legal, no health. Pregnancy, strictly yes or no. God, I missed being on here over the weekend, but it was kind of crazy. I wish I could show you guys my legs to see how bad it is, but it's okay. That is the grandbaby you're hearing. Thank you, love you too. Be safe. Vanessa, will I marry Raymond or someone else? Okay, so you're currently in a relationship with Raymond right now? If I'm saying the name wrong, please forgive me. Oh, Sandy. Yes, okay. Kind of cold. This isn't coming through as simple yes or no. How long have you guys been together? Your parents aren't. Well, see, that's the thing is every culture is different. Every belief is different. So, in a cautious way, I'm saying 2.5 years, okay. In a cautious way, I'm saying, please remember who has to live the life, okay? Whose life it is to live. Like I said, I'm saying that cautiously. It's coming in from the guides as of like your parents are being overprotective and like over strict. It's almost like if your parents were able to, they would do an arranged marriage for you type feeling. There's a lot of mental clarity coming in. There's some healing that needs to be done. Now let's see what we're doing. I'm going back to Cheryl because the universe is just like, we're not answering this with the pendulum. So there's a lot here. So a easy yes and no is not something I can give you. Ask yourself the tough questions is really what's coming out here. Do you love him? Do you trust him? Is the communication there? Is the foundation set? Look deeper than just the surface. has he proved yourself? Actions louder than words. There's one shouldn't be bossier over the other. You guys should be side by side. They're in certain situations, yes, one above the other to help. But you were a born leader, so it's up to you to take charge of your life and follow what you want is the best I can give you. You know, with the mental clarity coming in, the deep looking inside yourself, asking the really, I mean, there are going to be some tough questions that you're asking yourself. You've been on a lot of adventures with this partner, and you're only, from what I can see, not in every day, but it's like you're only really clouded because you're parents, okay? So take that step back, ask them questions, and keep moving forward. All right, love? I wish I could give you a simple yes or no, but there is no way at this one right now, Vanessa. So I hope that helps some. You're welcome. I'm glad it does. I wish it would have been an easy yes or no. Mindy, is Joe walking away for good? This one too is not going to be an easy answer. How long have you guys been together? This has been such an on again, off again roller coaster. One day it's living hell, the next day it's better. So how long has this been? Three years. And the first year was good, and then after that is where it started being up and down. It could have been the first 9 months to year, I should say. You're very guarded. You don't want him to leave. You don't want him to walk away. Do you guys have children together? Been rocky from the beginning, but the last has been good. Okay. So it reversed. No, okay. That's almost like a sigh of relief. Hello, love. How are you? You're kind of the daydreamer type I'm picking up on. Just remember that it's a big ocean out there. There's a lot of fish in the sea. Although you're hurting quite a bit, is there somebody else involved? I am good, love. I'm back to this voice, hoping that it will return back to normal like before COVID. I'll take this right now. Not that you know of. Okay. Like any relationship, it's a gamble. It's 50-50. About the other day, and he needs space. Yeah, that's why I grabbed this deck. This deck of cards right here are like cutthroat. They don't play around. Your happiness has pretty much been like upside down. It's like everything in this relationship is happening backwards. You're the dreamer. You're the one that wants the wedding, your heart to like sink into him and like stop time, and that's how strong. However, you also know that in an instant things can just flip back around. The happiness that you wanted and had with him, if you look inside yourself, you know it's not there. You know you don't want to bring a child into this kind of relationship because you don't want them to be going through and being in a relationship like that. This is more like a lesson that you were meant to learn. Every person that comes into your life is a lesson or a blessing. Sometimes they can be both. But know when it's time to walk away. So if he's leaving for good, it's probably the best thing. I'm not getting a clear answer, but from everything that I'm seeing, you're truly not happy. You need to heal and start going forward. It's a lot of pain. It takes time. Just don't jump into another relationship. If he needs his space, by all means give it to him. But whether he comes back in full this time or not, I don't know. He says it's not over for now, but I question that. I do too, love. I do too. Like, every card that came out was sideways or in reverse. And it's literally, the gamble. It is like playing the slots. You just don't know. But even if he does come back, if some changes aren't made, and some major changes aren't made, then it's not going to last anyways. All right, love, I know not what you want to hear, but I have to tell you how it comes out. I want to be true to you. You're welcome, love. Please keep me posted. Thank you, love. Okay, so I'm going to say this wrong. I know I am. Ashton, honey, I see you. But Eman, oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Should I give up on finding a girlfriend or love at this point? Please respond to me if you're still here, love. I know I'm probably saying the name wrong. Okay, so if they reply, let me know. He's gone, okay. If he comes back, let me know. Thank you, thank you. I was trying to figure out. Okay, Austin, love. Love, love, love. All right, so, what's been going on? Thank you so much, love. Austin, you've had a lot going on. A lot. Let's see if I can stick straight to love. Okay, Ashton. Love, love, love. Just stay patient. Your balance is coming back in, love. And even though you have a lot of self-doubt, build yourself up. Continue to manifest. Even in a sense, imagine what you want. It's just another form of manifestation. But get the doubt gone. You've worked too hard to have the doubt coming back in. I'm really giddy. Just enjoy the freedom right now. You have a couple of really big years coming in front of you. Definitely quit judging yourself so hard. When that person comes in, they're going to love you for exactly how you are, who you are. And if they don't, or they're wanting you to change right away, then no, that's not the right one for you, honey. It's certain things, you know, enjoy, laugh, find humor. Especially if there's like an embarrassing situation that comes up. Just kind of find humor in it and keep going. Hey love, welcome back. So I hope that helps, Ashton. That's okay. I had a feeling, let me know. I had a feeling as soon as it comes down, I will re-upload it for you to YouTube. But I had a feeling that something was up. So I am completely caught up, and as soon, I think it's like 10 minutes after I end. I know, mine just did that. Back out and come back in. Let me know if it fixes itself. I don't know if it says I'm paused. Oh, thank you guys for all the likes and shares. I appreciate it. Is it better, Chelsea? Because on my backup account, that's what I had to do. Okay, good. I don't know why it does it. I didn't even... Oh, it didn't act up on yours at all. Okay. I don't know why sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. Hello, hello. Yeah. Better, okay. Yeah, it's been glitching again. You know what, guys? It's probably gonna pause just for, it does that when my iPad gets low on battery. So why don't we do this, guys? Why don't I jump off and charge it, because I have nothing going tonight, and then I'll give it like an hour and come back up. And then that way we can finish on reads and whatnot. And then in the meantime, Ashton, I can get yours uploaded. No, I only did Ashton's, honey. But that's what I'm going to do. Alright, love. Alright, love. So that's what I'll do is I'll set my timer for about an hour. I should be fully charged. Alright, see you guys then.